Yeah, that was back when Sick was locking in Raze, Tens was locking in Reyna. This is a very different look. Very different.
Olmasın mı?
But here we have the A site denial of vision coming in from Dapper, the poison orb going towards U-Haul, the wall going up to block vision. Shaz trying to get control of Shower on this silver roll.
Ettiniz mi lan? Sağ olun, teşekkür ederim.
Sick getting presence.
Oo, utandım. Maçız.
Sami TikTokçular gibi yapsın. TikTokçular ne yapıyor lan?
Orta, smoke'tan şartlar gördük. Şimdi Antenas tarafı.
Senin o ağzını peki sikerim düzgün konuş.
Yapsana kanka, bir devam etsene kanka.
Böyle anlatmıyorlar mı kanka? Şu anda Sentilas tarafı, Hookah tarafından B tarafına karşı gidiyor. Bakalım. Şimdi onları 3 kişi karşılayacak B'de. Neler olacak? Yavaş yavaş giriyorlar ama Soğuk Kes onları görecek mi? Soğuk Kes gördü. Soğuk Kes'e 3 kişi hızlıca vurdular. Hemen şu anda Sentilas sonra B side'a doğru atlıyor. Link'ten smoke shotlar dedi de. Bakalım şu anda Link. Herhalde 2 kişi çıkartması gerekiyor ama orada sanırım Sentilas Viper'ı gördüm derken Jumpy'den güzel bir shot geldi Zamsa. Jumpy neler yapıyorsun? Sen tek başına kalsaydı içerisinde Jumpy öldürmeyi bekliyor şu anda. Shazam'la mı geldi? Shazam'da güzel bir yetişikti Jumpy tarafından. Jumpy şu anda Scream içeri girecek bakalım. İlk oyun performansından kat iyi gösterecekler. Tenz'den güzel bir shot geliyor şu anda. 1v1 kaldı. Pardon 2v1 kaldı. O sırada Vera. Bakalım attığı aratlamaz Shazam'ı vurabilecek mi? Shazam'ın bir infosu var kendisinde. Tenz'e side içerisinde bakalım. Tenz ona çok hazır bir şekilde bekliyormuş gibi hissediyorum şu anda. Nivera'nın yapacak çok bir şey varmış gibi gözükmüyor ama ve derken Shazam Nivera'da indirerek Sentinel sound'u takımına kazandırıyor.
Selamünaleyküm arkadaşlar.
Jumpy kısmı koparttı, onun içindeydi. Jumpy. Alo Ferit, ölümü... Alo.
Alo.
Su iç abi, su iç.
Su. Çok fena dışarı çıkasım geldi şu an.
Benim de çıkasım geldi.
Hadi
Sami
dışarı
niye
çıkalım.
İzmir'de
Hadi
değilsin
çıkalım.
ya? Niye İzmir'de değilsin kanka
Aslında niye
ya?
İstanbul'da değilsiniz amına koyayım?
Ha siktir Ferit, bir
Çıkar
anda
alırdım
çıktı
sizi amına
teleportu
koyayım.
Harbi mi diyorsun?
Kapatıyorum şeyi değil mi kanka?
Kapatıyorum, gidiyormuş kanka bunu.
Maç sonrası bir çorbacımız yok muydu beyler?
Çorba bir parçamız vardı ya. Of, akar.
Merco bro.
Ya Mercan'a sen geleceksin oraya, Mercan mı içeceksin yanımızda?
Tabii.
Davuluk
Kafana
ya.
sokarım o
Davuluk
Mercan'ı
ya.
amına koyayım ya.
Ne kanka hayatta içmem diğerlerini.
Ne olur iç.
Olur mu oğlum? Beyin içeceksin. Beyin.
Beyin içeceksin kanka. Dil mil böyle hepsini kanka tabii.
Hayır kanka vejetaryenim ben.
Öksüren insana su işlenmez, geberirsin valla.
Niye ya?
Harbiden lan bu arada doğru diyor.
Öyle mi? Amına kodum Burak, beni öldürmeye mi çalışıyorsun lan?
Ne alakası abi, ben öyle biliyordum ya.
Sen
Ben öyle
Ferit'in yerini
biliyordum.
geçmeye çalışıyorsun.
Ne
lan.
alakası
Adi.
var? Alakam yok.
Benim yerimde gözün mü var lan?
Ha kanal şifresi var lan sende.
Allah'tan vermedim buna kanalın şifresini.
Az da alıyordum işte, yakındı.
Gizli ajan Burak'mış.
Yalnız eko alıyorlar ha.
Yok.
O kes. Oy güzel. Top flash attı. Yok moruk. Bu Spectre kırık silah olduğu sürece. Güzel bak. Bak bir de koşu koşu sıkıyorlar ya kanka, böyle var. Ne yapsın ki çocuk şimdi?
Just a Cheris, and they look so dangerous.
Aha.
And Link takes down another one. So much damage coming in here, just with these few Cheris.
Enti oğlum, enti olsun.
Oh my.
Bir de öldüler bir de. Zombs öldü, güzel.
Oh wow, that's so much
Liquid'in
damage.
kazanmasını mı istiyoruz şu an?
Evet.
Anladım.
Liquid'çiyiz oğlum.
Şizo Sentinels kazansın, Sentinels. Ne olur.
Bana 31 sub borcu olacak Liquid kazanırsa. Sami'nin.
Ha salak seni.
Neden salak dedim? Orospu çocuğu.
Salak.
Küfür etmeyin artık ya, küfür etmeyin ya. İnsanlar izliyor be.
Ya ayıp be kanka.
Ailesini izlemem. Şu an televizyonda belki babasıyla karşı bizi izleyenler var.
Evet abi, aynen öyle. Ailecek
şu an
izleyenler var
babasıyla
ya.
yüz
Çocuğu
yüze
belki de.
Ben şu an yüzle baktık abi.
Ya belki
şu
de
an.
küçük
Çok
çocuğun,
özür dilerim
8-9 yaşındaki
Bunlar
çocuğun
mı?
ilk öğreneceği
Abi,
kelimelerden biri.
Abi
Küfürlü.
8-9 yaşında bu yayın artı 18 değil mi abi?
Belki merakı var çocuğun.
So
Olmasın abi 9
Olmasın yok izlemesin abi.
Arkadaşlar lütfen 18 yaşından küçükler bir salın. Alalım.
Biz bir sövüşelim gelin.
Aynen.
Abi Sami'nin götünü anasının amından çıkıyorum sonra.
Liquid still with 3 on A.
Çok küfürbaz oldun kanka. Bu aralar çok küfür ediyorsun ya Şizo.
Önemli round. Sus maçız.
Maçım.
Yapma. Soul kas ya.
He's in, Dan. He's in the site.
Tamam sıkıntı yok. Link orayı çözer ya.
Nice link.
Çok güzel oğlum. Çok güzel oğlum. Silah değiş. Silah değiş. Orada temiz.
Aldı
Tamam
ya.
bekle şimdi. Aldı.
Map'in round.
Spectre mi varmış lan?
Is Garden right now, and Tens with a
This
Guardian.
is such a risky spot Tens is in.
Oha.
And he gets spammed by Scream.
Bak headshot atıyor daha koşarak.
Oo, Shazam iyi dolandı ha.
Güzel beliyim. Çok güzel beliyim.
Great retake from them. Sentinels found a timing.
Aa bıraksa 47. en kutlu olsun. Çok teşekkürler canım. Flamen 24 aydır. Eyvallah hoş geldin kardeşim.
Yeah, again. The hero of the match right
Ona
now
bakmadım
for
bakayım.
Team Liquid is
Doma ne
like
demiş?
staying alive in that hookah position.
20k likes and I'm going
Or
full
any
ball for
other
play.
gun than a
Aa!
judge, he's going to be visible
Likelayın lan
to those
likelayın.
players
Kel
inside.
olacak Doma.
But he has a judge and he tucks
Saçları
himself into a
kesecekmiş.
perfect little hidey hole there in hookah.
Like atın
and
lan,
takes
like
out
atın.
Zomz the second he enters.
Doma'yı
Ya
kel yapak.
zaten kesecekti. Zaten kesecekti. Like istiyor sadece.
Oğlum 20k istiyor ama 20k istiyor Burak. 20k zor olur.
Great recovery though from Liquid.
Oha 20 konu lan.
Fast B hit again, Dan. This must be a weakness.
Scream 21 vurur. 20 sağ.
RT biraz abartı olacak. O kadar değil. Ama kim Alo Link.
Sen ne kim 21 vurdun dedin ya?
Geçti bura.
Geçti mi?
Dedi ki Burak.
Ne dedi?
Eyvah eyvah.
21 vurur 20 sap dedi.
20 vuramaz 20 sapşıdı.
Eyvah eyvah. Round gidiyor round.
Sentinels, they're in a great spot here.
Girdik mi?
And they have the judges
Round.
now pushed up in the defender spawn. It's like the roles have been reversed, and this is going to be a super hard rotate with the judges close range.
The Sliggy judges
Tenzişko'nun bıçakları duruyor mu? Duruyor.
Tenziş.
making their way around.
Tenziş çok.
Gitti round gitti.
Here's the hold. Dapper with that judge, you were mentioning it.
Well,
He gets the
Scream.
one, but Scream with two. And suddenly, there's opportunity. Tens, though, strikes back. Not going to let this happen. Nor will Sig.
Eko verdiler.
Sentinels, they win around
Efendim,
right back against
efendim
Team Liquid.
SRL oğlu.
That's
12. en
that's
kutlu
a
olsun kardeşim.
fantastic result, and I don't know how they managed to circumvent the judges. That looks so difficult to deal with.
Wow, Dan. That was the eco that Liquid earned from having that strong second round. It didn't matter. The frenzy runs into that nebula, taking
ne ya?
out the judge. And Zomz classic spams the other one. Two judges holding the B site, both fall. What is this? 3 to 1.
Ayer 10
Liquid
FPS
now
10.
on
en
the
kutlu olsun balım.
eco.
Hoş geldin.
They're going to sheriffs. It's time to aim, Dan.
Yeah, and Scream, he has that Blade Storm too. See if he'll pull that one out in this round. Tens still on the judge. Love to see it. And there we go, Blade Storm pulled out. Looking to go aggressive perhaps around this one. Falling back is Sentinels, but Dapper is still holding the position, so they will be safe. Navera is pretty weak here now. Trying desperately to
Eyvah.
get more, but I don't know that he's going to get it anymore, so just I don't know. Navera is so screwed in that position. Just nowhere
Kim ne
to
yapıyor
go.
ağda?
Locked
Tribe
away
girmiş.
in the prison.
Yeah, it's one of those weird scenarios where all of the Sentinels players are here. So if they just all stay there and try to get this frag, they could easily lose the round from someone that flanks them and makes a really crazy scenario for them. So they just ignore Navera. You know, he has enough to worry about when he opens that door.
And we can make a quick point here whilst we see Liquid is maybe trying to do something.
Aha. Aha kardeşler.
I just feel so nervous. Maybe Scream's going to come through here.
Kardeşler oynayacak.
Navera finally
Teleporta
will
gir
do
hadi.
some damage, pick
Scream.
up some guns.
Ne yapıyorsun baba?
There are lots of guns actually to be collected, possibly. If they choose to go for that. And there you go. Cloudburst through the TP.
Neydi şimdi?
And some guns on the ground. They're going to try to do some damage with these.
Oğlum Sikim o kadar ulti açtı amına koyayım. Oynasaydı ya. Armor'ı mı koruyor?
You said the B site seems like it's being targeted. We understand that the B site, you have two agents that are kind of split up from one another. They don't really have util to support each other. And we're not seeing setups where they're playing together right now. So it's easier for Sentinels to isolate the defense by hitting that B site right now.
Yeah, it's a very odd pairing that they have over there. The Asher and KO.
Ulaş Seşok'u 20. ayın kutlu olsun. Çok teşekkürler.
It's difficult because those abilities don't really.
4-1.
They're not as impactful as some of the others at stopping these.
Artık gun round, bu roundu alması lazım.
Liquid'in. Over there. We see a lot of Vipers, things like that can really
B'yi üçlediler.
Even Skies over at Garden.
Ama bu sefer de A setup gibi duruyor.
This is such a different look, and so far it hasn't been successful, Dan.
Yes, and
we
also saw Scream going across 2B to start this round. He's picked up a Guardian. This is not a good buy from Team Liquid. It's not the best buy ever, but they do have the operator on Yampi, and here he goes. Looking for the A short aggression.
Vurdu Yampi. Nice oğlum. Nice oğlum. Güzel entry. Eyvah.
Dashes forward. Love that into U-Haul with the judge. The perfect weapon for this one. And Screen trying to hold backside here, trying to reclaim this position.
Eyvah.
This is too dangerous against TenZ. He's got that judge, and in he goes. He's converted another one and just locked away any chance at a trade.
It's really not fair when someone as good as TenZ uses a judge, Dan.
And there goes the Cosmic Divide too. That's going to really make things difficult for the retake.
Absolutely. The retake will almost certainly have to come through U-Haul, and that won't be a problem.
Tenzişko arka yok prosto.
Neler oluyor ya?
Judges.
Oy.
Okay, Scream's going to find the headshot onto Sick. 2 versus 3 here. Is he? TenZ going to push the Cosmic Divide? Yeah, he does. He goes straight through. Finds the timing. And now it's down to Soulcast. They know where he is. They make the play around U-Haul, but too many angles, and that's another round in the bag from Sentinels.
Map gider, son map'e gider abi bu maç.
He opened it up. The quick response from
Let's go Sentinels.
Allowed Sentinels to roll right through.
Yeah, one of the better openings we've seen from Team Liquid after that pistol round. And
Eysel maçı yine maç var mı yoksa sadece 2 maç mı bugün? Bugün 2 maç sadece.
Always in control, large part due to TenZ with this judge.
Eysel maçı ertelendi. İncelemeye alındı.
He's a mad lad.
Yeah, with an operator nonetheless.
Yeah. Basically a shotgun for TenZ, though.
Yes.
Okay, Team Liquid timeout, and we've highlighted some of the issues, right? We're seeing that B site get targeted down due to those weaknesses, isolating those players, the Astra, the KO, we were talking about it. But the question is, what's the adjustment for Team Liquid now?
This is the problem for Liquid, is that they have a lot of, I don't know, a weird comp setup in both of these sites. So I think they might need to switch it up, maybe move Yampi to the B site. They also have the problem of that Yampi's opping on the Sova, whereas normally we would have a Jet opping in a game like this. So it's creating a weird dynamic right now in Liquid's defense on Bind, and I'm not sure. Maybe Scream is going to need to op and control B a little bit more. Maybe they bring Yampi over there on this Sova roll. It's a very interesting setup right now that Liquid's running, and I think it's also causing them to lose control of showers a lot on these hits, right? It's not like they're losing it because Sentinels is taking it. They're just not really playing it, ever. It's very odd choices right now being made by Liquid.
Well, we'll see if the timeout was in any way sort of elucidating as to how Team Liquid should find the clarity to handle this situation, but we're on a weird buy right now. I see 3 judges, Sean, and 2 sheriffs.
Yeah, definitely a weird buy-in. But Scream is looking to challenge this along B right now, Dan.
Yarın inşallah 4 maç olmaz. O belli oldu mu?
I'll be totally honest with that. And we'll see, once again, the commitment towards B.
Zoska 35 15. ayın kutlu olsun. Çok teşekkürler.
Oh, Dapper getting sucked in, trying to fall back there. Oh, that's a
Abi
shot and a half from TenZ. Fine, Soulcast drops
uçan sineği vurur ya.
B side, and the rest of Sentinels will be behind TenZ. Oh, no, come on, TenZ. That is not fair. And he's going to dash forward.
Ne yapıyor oğlum eleman?
Draw the fire, and Dapper's going to take down Link. What the hell do you do against that?
The drone didn't even tag the man yet, Dan. He didn't even wait for the drone tag. He just wanted the no-scope then and there. Wow, what a shot.
Just give it to him. Where's the last one? Nivera has a judge. So, I mean, yeah, this is a tough one.
We mentioned Ten's had a good start on Priest, but he really fizzled out. He's sitting right now
Evet,
at
büyük
13-2 is what I just saw. So he's having another very solid start.
Aynen artık bilmiyorum
He needs
ya.
to be active in the late.
Yorgun değil miyiz ya?
Sentinels wants to come back in
Hani
the
bugün
series.
2 maç vardı ama bu 2 maçta
So one of the things
Üç maçlık
you mentioned
seriye
on
uzadı ya.
at the end of the last map is that we saw Sentinels
saat kaç oldu?
barely
Saat
losing
11.30 olmuş
in first
oğlum.
map breeze. And now we go into bind. You said this is the hole in Team Liquid's map pool. As far as the veto goes, this is the main hole. And right now Sentinels are
Bir de hep
looking
yakın
very
aldılardı
threatening.
falan. Uzun
Yes,
sürdü bu.
actually, ironically, Dan, this defensive half is their only half in the map pool since the start of September where they've won less than 50% of the rounds. So this is their biggest
Orada
weakness
direkt
that we're
infoyu
witnessing
verdi.
right now. And
Yakın
that's
sol,
why
yakın sol.
Sentinels,
Kozak,
this is a
kozak.
power
Tak
play.
diye ateş etti
They're
baba.
going into Liquid's map pool right now. And Liquid doesn't look to be handling it very well.
And we have Scream again. This is the adjustment. He's playing the operator now to support
Oğuk nereye gidiyor
the
lan?
site.
O siktir. Dumpy'nin attığı ok güzelmiş.
0 point maybe coming soon. There we go. That's it did not break the drone.
Shaz with an adjustment in his positioning. And Scream breaks the drone. That's a lot of info. Tens takes the angle.
And Scream's actually rotating back to A right now after showing his presence on B. It's a gamble, the reposition. Oh, we have a very deep position from Yampi, yeah.
Oh yeah, he arrowed outside showers early, Dan. This is exactly what I was saying. They're pushed all the way through showers. Look at his advanced position. But still, Dan, 3 people are on A, and this B site is going to fall any second.
Maybe they were expecting a
sıçıyorlar ya.
rotation that never came. Viper's Pit dropped on that B site. That will allow a spike plant to go down. And Soulcast does have the null command. See if that comes into play here on the retake as they start to coordinate. Team Liquid rallying around every position, looking for the coordinated retake. The spike goes down actually. Soulcast making plays. There's the flash.
Vuramadı ya. Tenzi vursaydı bari.
Takes down Soulcast. Huge 1v1 there from Shazam. And now it's up to Scream and Yampi against 4. And there's a good start for Scream and Yampi. 1 apiece, 2 versus 2.
Onuna koyun vurdu sandım. Ben bokunu çıkardı artık ya. Helal lan Scream, hadi lan. Kalk ya hadi.
And a 2v4 is
İşte bu ya.
converted into a 2v0. Team Liquid.
Git şimdi B long'tan bak. Aynen öyle, aynen öyle. Hatta hook'adan, hook'adan.
Their way out of that round, Dan. They thought there was more people than Liquid had in that site. They were terrified. They didn't want to plant. They didn't want to move out into the site, but it was open. It was free for them the whole time. And then when Scream gets here, look at this, gets the op kill, picks up the Phantom. Oh my, he's back.
Such a big round to win. That's going to put 2 on the board now for Team Liquid. Playing a similar setup, they've got Scream on the operator. They've got the double operator setup. Yampi towards A with his.
Shower'a ulti açıldı.
Actually, he used the Viper's Pit over there in showers.
Pink gene
Full control of
shotgun.
that area of the map with Yampi hopping in heaven at A.
They know the judges here. They heard it destroy the Trailblazer. Oh, Scream is coming up to Hookah as well with that operator. Will Link provide the bait? Link playing anti-flash.
Oha.
Dapper is lurking up short A right now, Dan. He's being very active.
Nice lan Scream. Aferin oğlum.
Gets the opening.
Just would never expect Scream to be there. They just cleared that with the Trailblazer as well. Quick pop flash there. Will that deal with Link? Sick comp. He can't push it quickly enough. He's looking to the left. This Hookah attempt has been completely forward, but in the meantime, lurking through the A site.
A'ya döndüler.
Can he make the difference here for Sentinels?
Oğlum bu adam çok deep girmiş.
With the showers control on the Viper's Pit, but Dapper's so
Eyvah.
deep. Sentinels looking for that plant now. There it goes.
30 seconds left.
Nivera. Attın zehri kezzabı sikeyim.
Dapper with a lot of positions to worry about here.
It's going to take a lot of foresight for them to be. So no Dapper's here, but he's whiffed, Dan.
Vuramadı bifledi.
And Nivera is there on showers. Could peek at any moment. Look at Sentinels, they're looking to play around the spawn, and it's all going to be here, rallying together. He takes down one more, pulls out the classic, and he's got time to work with now. Shazam still has U-Haul. There goes the Blaze-Storm Scream out of the window, trying to see what he can find. Nivera is the one to take down Dapper though. Shazam, he's got so much to
Nice.
Ay ne oldu amına koyayım?
Bırak şimdi adamı kaldırmaya ya. Abi zaman yok, adamı kaldırmaya çalışıyor. Ne gerek var ya? Ya Nivera gitsene abinin peşinden amına koyayım.
Incredible.
Zaman yok, hala adamı kaldırmaya çalışıyor ya.
But just when they need him the most, yet another 1-on-3. The brothers looked like they had that clutch in the bag. Nivera goes back to red. Solkas back up. Oh my. Zoms played that so perfect. Right before the half comes in, he takes
Tabii
out
abi.
Zoom,
50 lira
drops
bağış
that
atmış.
orb.
Şarkı hakkında ne
Well
düşünüyorsunuz?
played by Zoms.
Çok kişi bu
And look
şarkıyı
at the
dinliyor.
buy coming in from Liquid. They know they're in a rough spot. They need to invest something. They
Bakacağım
need
abi.
to get
Halı Flex
more
28.
rounds
ayın
on
kutlu
the
olsun.
board,
Çok
man.
teşekkürler canım.
Yep, and with Zoms Nation collecting all the red ball clutches, it's looking more and more difficult. Trailblazer there's going to spot one on top of the B site. Lots of pressure. In fact, it's not just pressure, it's a full commitment. What on earth is happening? How does he get a kill? What is going on?
Ne oldu lan? Nasıl verdiler eli amına
And
koyayım?
it's a 2v4 after the smoke clears. But Shazam's able to find one.
Kafamızı çevirdik.
Looked for information. Nebula pops out more information. I think Shazam is so worried here. Liquid players could be anywhere. Needs to get the spike towards the hookah exit. Able to pick that one up. Can they reset out of this position? Oh, Shazam gets back, and Zoms gives the info. One is towards Garden.
So now Liquid actually should have all the info, but if you look, Nivera's actually a little confused about things. Shazam finds both, and Nivera's locked all the way by the A site. I don't think Sentinel's
Verildi mi bu round gerçekten?
The recon clears back site, and that's a free plant.
Oh man, Nivera has a hell of a job on his hands. 1 versus 2, and these two players in the post plant, they could be anywhere at all.
Yeah, especially with this amount of time on the clock, Dan. And this is a very, very difficult clutch for Nivera, but he has his wall here. If you look, the wall blocks off both Hookah and Octagon.
And that will allow him to clear some positions safely, but there's a guessing game here. He can't guess, I mean, he can't check everything. Gets closer. Now he's going to start to realize what's going on. He's been tagged. He's going to get absolutely spammed there. Shazam with a quad kill. Excellent stuff there from the in-game leader of Sentinels. 8-2 now the score on the first half. And it would not surprise me if they rallied all the way to 10 here. They're playing excellent bind against Liquid, who are starting to look like they are struggling. Well, I mean, they've been looking like they're struggling for a while now here on this first half.
Ellere bak ya.
Defensive half, like you say, the weakest half in their map pool, perhaps.
Yeah, they look like they don't have the answers, and it's not from a lack of trying different things, right? They've even tried pushing through showers. They've tried stacking sites. They've moved around, had the double operator in play, including getting one onto Scream. But they just can't string together these rounds. They have another buy in them. They have a couple ults to work with. Yompi's is the key one that I'm looking at.
And these hookah setups, they've been pretty good actually from Team Liquid. They've planted 2 players there. They've managed to find some success, but Tens. He is finding his form here on Bind. Nice opening there from him, and they can reset off after that one. But actually, I say that Tens is still pretty deep. He's going
Tens
for more.
ulti açtı
Finds
bildiğin.
a kill onto Scream and Shazam pushing them back
Enrage
on
oldu
the
amına
side.
koyayım.
They can barely see Sentinels players before they get just annihilated.
And they know these last 2 players, Dan, they've been playing B every single round. So look at Sentinels. They're just speeding it up to the A site. Zoms is going to be in charge of holding this flank, but Solkas has quite a good timing.
He does actually, yeah. And he's going to actually escape. If he was to push, he would have escaped Zoms and found the back of Tens, but could never know that, of course. And oh, it's desperate. It's
Tens
very
AWP'yi
desperate here for
değiştirmiş.
Team Liquid.
Yon kullanıyordu.
Wow, that's another round. Yompi is trying to piece this setup together. Liquid has yet to figure out that
Nivera ne yapıyor bu map?
doesn't care about showers in this game. They just don't care.
Yani
And Yompi has gone there quite often. He's
takılıyor.
aerial the back.
Tam
He's
görev
even
adamı ya
droned
Nivera.
out of showers this round.
Böyle
But instead of
ekstralar
pushing
beklemeyin
through
yani.
and taking that advanced positioning, He fell back into sight and got tagged by Shaz's drone. Got ulted
Yonu
and
Shazam
taken
mı
out.
kullanıyor? Ha.
These are the things that Liquid are lacking. Actually taking what's given to them. And the shock dart takes out Link. This round's all but over. Solkis is trying desperately to hold on to this Vandal.
Yeah, and I think one of the rounds where he went very deep on
Belli
showers,
zaten.
and it was going to be play, they had the info. They still had 3 just stuck on the A site. They didn't use that info for a rotation, expecting a mid-round kind of adjustment, just expecting a default. But that's not really how Sentinels
Ivana ne
are
yaşamış
playing
orada ya?
as well. So, and look at Tens, you know, his confidence is just getting out of control. And that's a problem, especially if we're going to a third map, which it looks like if this keeps going,
Erken
that's going to be on
konuşmayalım.
the
Erken
cards.
konuşalım abi yani.
On the cards, damn.
Yeter ki TL comeback atsın ya. Erken konuş. Comeback atacaklarsa atsınlar yani. Ama pek zannetmiyorum. Aldı Sentinel Smith'i.
Very fast long B play by Sentinels. This is a different pace than they've had all game long. Seekers are already out. That's Yampi's ult.
I think they go for the tele, Sean.
Sola, sola,
They just got all
sola.
the TPs from short, and we've got to look through onto the A side from Dapper. They go for the TP. They've massively
Dapper
outpositioned
nerede
Liquid.
adam?
Oh no, this is terrifying.
Oh my,
Gerçekten
damn, look at this.
this is
The
terrifying
Liquid is
ya.
the fast rotate. They get
Yok şu an Liquid
absolutely
bildiğin solo queue
outplayed
gibi
by
oynuyor ya.
Sentinels. Dappers lurk up short. Plant coming in from Sick. Shaz holds the flank. All 4 Liquid members locked out in spawn right now.
There is a cosmic divide for Link for the retake. There it goes, cutting off short and showers. Right, oh my god, Tens is just
Ben smurflüyor.
destroying everyone with his knives. Oh.
Ona 2.
Prime Game Flawless comes through from Sentinels, and again,
Ananı
that was
sikeyim.
just, oh no. The problem is that Sentinels had played
Lan ne
players on
oldu?
short a few
Sola
times, but
döktüm.
this was the
Amına
one time when
koyayım
they
ya.
went heavy long, they heard the TPs, and the answer was obvious.
Yeah, especially when you have, you pointed it out, Dapper aggressed all the way through U-Haul. He hears the triple TP. Everyone on Sentinels is right next to the teleporter over there at Long B. And yeah, Farmer Tens.
Farmer Tens, absolutely. That's
Tough job, but someone's got to do it, Dan.
yeah, that's a 10-2 first half. An incredible display from Sentinels after that first map. They're looking damn good for the W here. We'll throw it back to the desk to hear their thoughts.
A 10-2 first half for Sentinels. That's how you want to see them strike back on a map number 2 if we're looking to go to 3. And it's Tens who steps up. 18 kills on the half, 4 more than he had over the entirety of the first map, Breeze.
He's unstoppable right now. He just got in the zone. I mean, you can't hold a good player back long. Like, him and Scream both are performing better here, but he has really taken another step forward. He's just incredible. He's so fun to watch when he starts hitting his groove.
Yeah, he's just been going on it there. It's averaging, what, 374 ACS right now, I do believe, and it's not likely to dip too much further because it doesn't seem like they're going to have too many extra rounds coming through once we shift over. I mean, granted, I'd love to see the run back for TL, make it a little bit closer, but it just seems like this is done and dusted.
For me, it's just that's the tip of the iceberg of the comfort that the whole team is feeling on this map.
Yeah, they don't seem to be struggling with the KO utility here. It is a little bit different. Like, on Breeze, right, there's only 2 ways really into the sites on the attacker side, so it's a lot easier to find the timings with the 0 points. Here, there's basically 4 ways, 2 on each side. A little bit tougher to find the timings on those knives.
What about the comment from the casters on the way that the utility and the defense was set up on B, where you're using 2 agents that can't necessarily lend their utility to each other? You've got the KO and the Astra, and they really did seem to get picked apart by the entries of Tens and the speed at which he was able to come onto the site.
Yeah, it's an interesting look here for Link. Normally, he's going to be, you know, as we've been touting him up, one of the best side anchors out there, but he's, at the very beginning of this map especially, getting picked apart, trying to hold things down in hookah. He's not able to clear people out when he's the one holding a hard angle with a judge. They're pushing in on him, just out-pressuring him, and he's not really been able to pick up those kills that, you know, we were seeing him get left, right, and center on Breeze.
There's more space open here, Dash. Because there isn't the tripwires and some other
İlliydi ama.
Viper utility as well.
İlliydi böyle bir şey
There's more
oldu.
vision as well, typically that Tens is going to be able to find for himself. On top of just being absolutely, you know, cracked out of his mind.
Who pushes through an Astra wall with an op?
Cevapları bir kat ya.
It's just not fair when he gets on these tears.
Açılmıyor abi link.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting, but it's what you want to see to set up for the bout that we've been touting this to be, right?
Kesin birinin gözü kaldı ya.
We keep talking about, okay, first meeting between these two Titanic squads, cross region, and we want to actually see them push each other to the limit. And TL definitely tested the mental there in map number 1. Sentinels is returning the favor in map number 2. We're diving into the second half. DDK, Sean Garris. Gents, enjoy it.
It is so easy to enjoy it right now. Great Valorant being played by the superstars that we have on the server, but of course, TL, we can't. Force comes through from Sentinels to bring the elephant in the room.
This is so spicy right now. There's a 0 point going over to
Lan ne
Carter
oldu?
right now. That's
Valla
going
dört. Amına koyayım ya.
I believe on Sentinels. Oh, it missed them. They will never expect this setup, Dan. This is an insane bait setup coming out of Sentinels.
Oh my god, the double TP setup there. Oh, and Dapper's going to be able to be that bait. And in fact, actually, they don't even take down Dapper. It's going to work out nicely for Sentinels, keeping this push alive. We've got Scream in spawn. There's players all over the place there trying to challenge back into Garden now. Team Liquid.
Helal lan Nivera.
They're going to win it thanks to Nivera.
Aman ya Sentinels alsın da direkt bu map bitsin ya. Hiç boşuna dilenmesin. Liquid.
Pulse actually connects onto Nivera. No punish though is possible.
Both the brothers
Hiç belli olmaz lan. Valorant amına koyayım. Hoş geldin.
That's what they both live for. These moments here in Valorant. And Zoms looking for that timing. They're going to push him. They line up, but Zoms can't even pull the trigger in time. And it's down to 10. Rounding the corner, Ghost in hand. He's going to go straight into it surely, and he finds one. There's one more to find. Tens looking for the heads against Scream. The headshot battle, and it's Tens who picks it up with the Ghost. And he has just enough time here for this defuse. He is good, just about, but he's good. Tens with the clutch, the Red Bull clutch.
Wow, what a clutch from Tens. The mind games on Nivera, using that swoop peek on the smoke there in spawn, doing it one more time in the site, gets burned trying it the second time on Tens.
Maç izliyoruz.
And the awareness on Tenzo to know exactly where Scream was in that one-on-one was so impressive.
Yarıcana kadar
Coming out of
indirilmiş.
that orb, looking left side sight. Great game sense.
Oh, yeah, he's dialed in.
20'ye 5 mi Tens?
Spectres come out.
Yanıyor ya.
We continue to see the Guardian here for Tens. I really do enjoy that.
Yeah, this has to be a force fight coming out of Liquid.
Sen
I know they
dinlemişiz
need
öyle.
this round.
Scream
Shaz
21
is gonna have to
olarak.
fall off of showers once that recon tags
Girmediniz
him.
mi? Eşek herif seni.
Farming the ultimate orbs is definitely a good way to get some value out of this round.
Scream'in durumu ne?
Bok gibi kanka, çok kötü oynuyor bugün.
Benim klasman bugün ya.
Yani ilk maçı yendiler, ilk maçta da çok kötü oynadı. Yenmelerine rağmen.
Leave Link and Scream set up over here in
Abi bir dakika, bu son maç mı?
That kind of indicates that
Hayır,
maybe
ikinci maç.
this will be
1-0 şu
a
an.
late
Hele.
A play.
Yo
But you
maç
can
olarak
see
diyorum.
Maç
TLS
olarak
son
son
mu?
evet.
around the map right now. They've had no B pressure this entire
Var mı
round.
Valorant'ımız
They
peki
have
bundan
to go
sonra?
back and clear
Pek
this out.
zannetmiyorum ya. Bu da
Make sure
1-1 olacak.
Sentinels isn't gonna
Son
be
maça
right
gidecek.
behind them on this hit.
Yine
And
saat
that's what
12
they've just
yani.
done. Now the hit's gonna start, Dan.
Uzamış.
Bugün 2 maçta uzadı.
Looking to go in, setting everything up. They've got that split ready to go.
Böyle şey maçı neydi? Vikings comeback maçı ya. Bir de comeback oldu.
But seeing nothing. There's the tag onto Nivera. 40 seconds left to go. You can see Sentinels are very expectant of this push to come through. Nebula ready to get set up to block that vision.
30 seconds left.
On the rafters there. Tens will have to play ahead of it. He's got a spot to play ahead of this. He'll be very committed. He's very committed. He can't get away. He tries to dash out of that. Goes down. Zomzo winning the battle around U-Haul with Shazam in there as well. Massive position to hold on to for Sentinels. Zoms, he's lost one. Can he keep hold of it though? Yes, he can. Taking down another.
6 mermi.
And with this position, they can work the retake now.
Oh!
2 angles. That's a stunning shot there from Shazam. Down to Yampy though. Flash goes in. There's the dodge. Yampy has to get the
Yampy ne yapıyorsun amına?
but it's sick with the Spectre to deal the damage, to take the round. Sentinels quickly.
Kalepentus. Abi şampiyon kim olur?
Oh my. I thought Liquid was going to claw back into that round. The aimers were coming out on Liquid. The shots were hitting. They got the opening they were looking for on Tens in heaven. Everything seemed to be going their way. The suppression hits U-Haul. But Sentinels, they just have all of the answers on Bind here, Dan.
Yes, and Tens is 20 for 6.
Pretty good.
It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. And that's what you wanted to see after that breeze, where he was certainly, as you mentioned, struggling
Vuruş
with
çok
impact.
iyiydi.
Liquid were able to play super passive setups, so he never got to fight.
Yeah.
But on Bind, he's getting a lot of fights, and of course, he's finding a lot of success. As we go back into it here, round 15, it could be all over here for Team Liquid, and all they have to say for themselves is just a hodgepodge buy.
That's nice, Dan. That's the suppression blade we were talking about. Oh! Oh!
Soulcast gets traded out, though. 1 for 1.
Trade alındı.
Shaz now going to drone up short A. He's not going to find anything. There's a couple players in
Jepper da bugün pek iyi oynamıyor. Olmuş mu lan 20k?
Everyone on Liquid.
Gol.
It's a party.
Yeah, they have the Viper's Pit, so that they will surely have a Viper's Pit set up here. Going into this Showers plant. There we go. Planting for triple. Ground gained in the site around the Viper's Pit. That's not worked out there for Scream. Losing some players here. Got U-Haul control, but it's about dealing with the Viper's Pit 10s. Working around the perimeter. He's going to go straight in. He's going to go close. He's going to take down one another going down thanks to Shazam. It's just left a Link playing outside. Back APC. Can he find it? It's going to line up though, but Shazam takes him down. And it's going to be a 13-2 dominant second map of Bind. As Zom's celebratory shooting into the air. And that's it. Sentinels take us to map 3. They take us to Split.
I never thought it would go down that way. After that first map, Dan, who would have thought
Kötü oynuyor ya.